If you're like me, you really like Monte Carlo, and maybe even since Destiny 1. But unfortunately, ever since Monte Carlo was introduced back into the game, it was missing something that made it lackluster, at least compared to the exotics you can use in its place. And I believe what it was missing was an exotic catalyst. If you don't know, exotic catalysts are on almost every single exotic weapon in the game, and it's basically kind of like a masterwork system for the exotic, but gives it an additional perk that adds on to the intrinsic trait. While Monte Carlo never had a catalyst until now, it was a good weapon, because basically what it did is it helped your melee abilities charge faster, and every time you got a kill with it, there was a chance that you got it back instantly. But now that there's a catalyst, we're finally able to do something we've always wanted to do. If you've ever paid attention to the Monte Carlo look, you'd realize that there's a big bayonet on the end of it. And it's kind of sad that we've never been able to actually use it, because why have it if you can't use it? And I guess it's kind of like symbolism, pointing towards your melee ability recharge, but I really feel like that should have been a part of the weapon ever since Destiny 1. However, that's exactly what the catalyst does. So not only is this an auto rifle, it's also a glaive. So the footage you're seeing now is my first experience with the exotic catalyst. So basically what you have to do is get Markov chain up to ×5. Once you do that, all you have to do is hold X on Xbox One controller, and it does the glaive mode. And then I meleeed. I tried to melee again because I thought you could just keep doing it until Markov chain ran out. But you cannot. So then I tried it on the knight to see how much damage it did, and it did way more than a normal glaive, obviously, because normal glaives cannot one-shot knights or any shielded enemies, which this can. My only complaint, again, is that you have to keep holding X after the first glaive attack. So even if Markov chain's at 5 and you used it, you still have to keep doing it over and over, which I wish it wasn't like that. I wish all you had to do was hold it once until Markov chain ran out. So honestly, I do think that this is a really cool exotic catalyst, and I think it's something we've needed for a while. Again, my only complaint is that you have to keep activating the glaive mode after you use it once, which I feel is kind of annoying, because with a glaive, you just want to keep attacking enemies. You want to keep swinging and kill them all. It's a melee weapon. So it's kind of just something you need, in a sense. So I feel like if we just made that change, it would be way more fun to use, but unfortunately you have to keep doing it, which I understand, just considering it is a pretty strong glaive attack, but you only have it for around 5 seconds unless you just keep racking up kills with it. So I mean, I don't know, I don't really know what to say. I'm not great with like how overpowered this would be, because this is really new, and just having an auto rifle that's also a melee weapon, I mean, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I really think this is awesome. I think it's something that we've needed for a while. So I'm gonna give it a solid 8 out of 10, because I think it's cool, and I think giving old exotics new catalysts it's really fun, going back to old weapons and trying them out, especially a weapon like Monte Carlo, a classic, a weapon that one of my favorites, at least. I've been using it since Destiny 1. Just getting those melees back in general, and just having a sick-ass weapon like this on, and then having that catalyst as well now is honestly super, super nice. So yeah, I really like it. I hope you guys did too. If you have any suggestions in the comments to run with this weapon, or any ways to play with it, please let me know. But on that note, I will end it here. Peace.